afternoon, Year 3 and Year 4. Welcome to the last Cricket with Mr. Handel before half term. This week, we're looking at fielding. For our warm-up this week, we're just going to recap what we worked on last session, which was running between the wickets. So, I've got my little pitch set up here. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to go full speed to start with, I'm just going to ease into it. I want you guys to run 10 twos, okay? 5 of those twos, you're going to imagine that the ball has been hit onto the offside, so you're going to be turning, facing the offside. 5 of those twos, you're going to imagine the ball has gone to the leg side, so you're going to turning, facing the leg side. I'll just give you a little example. So you're going to go into your batting stance, shadow a shot, call, yes, run, slide the bat, getting nice and low, and slide the bat in, okay? This is just going to get our heart rate up. Also, guys, it's going to stretch our muscles. So we're going to take it nice and easy, build it up as you go. Have a go at that. We'll see you in 5 minutes. Drill number 1. What we're working on here is a move called the underarm pick up and throw. We're going to do the underarm pick up and throw when the ball has been hit quite gently, all right? And the key things here are we've got to get to the ball quickly, okay? So as that ball is rolling gently towards us, we're going to be attacking the ball, which means running quickly towards it, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to get nice and low as we approach the ball. We're going to pick the ball up on the outside of our strong foot. Our fingers should be pointing down. What I don't want to see is boys doing this, all right, and picking the ball up like that on top of the ball. It's almost a scoop. So your fingers almost brush the grass, pick the ball up, one step, and throw. Okay, so I'll show you that again. So we're going to be attacking the ball, remember, which means running towards it. We're going to be getting nice and low. We're going to scoop the ball up, step, and throw. All right? Go and have a go at that. If you are a beginner, you can do it with a stationary ball. That means that the ball is just not moving on the floor. So, here's an example for a beginner. Stationary ball, run, get nice and low, pick the ball up, and throw. I've only got one stump to aim at, so it's tricky for me. You guys use stumps or use a target. If you're a little bit more advanced, you can get your mum or dad just to gently roll the ball out to you, attack the ball, and do the same move. Okay, good luck. Remember, get those fingers down, nice and low. 5 minutes practice. Let's go. On to drill number 2. In this drill, we're looking at something called the short barrier. Now, we're going to use the short barrier when the ball has been hit out a little bit harder towards us, all right? So the ball's traveling a little bit quicker, but we're still looking to attack the ball and pick it up and get it into the keeper or the bowler nice and fast. So the short barrier, the reason it's called the short barrier is because we are wanting to get our foot up. For me, I'm right-handed, my right foot, so your strong foot, behind the ball. So how this is going to work, again, we're going to attack the ball, we're going to try and stay nice and low, so I'm going to run towards it, I'm going to put my strong foot behind the ball. So if I miss it with my hands, it's going to hit my foot. I'm then going to pick the ball up with 2 hands, step, and throw. Remembering as I step with my left foot, I'm pointing towards the target with my left hand and pushing that ball back so I can get a lot of power into my throw. I'll just give you a little demo of that. So for this one, mums and dads, if you're rolling the ball out, we need it to go a little bit further than when you were doing the underarm pick up and throw, because this is now an overarm throwing drill. So I attack the ball, foot behind, step, and throw. Right, guys, over to you. Well done, guys. I'm sure you're all working really, really hard on your fielding. Fielding is such an important part of the game, all right? We all want to go out and score 50s, score hundreds and take wickets, but in a match, sometimes a really brilliant bit of fielding, a great catch or a really good throw for a run out is just as important as going out and scoring a 50. So we must work hard on our fielding and we must enjoy our fielding, okay? For me, taking a diving catch is so much fun, all right? Getting a run out is so much fun. So I want all of you boys to really enjoy your fielding, get a bit competitive with it, see who can take the best catches out of your friends, who can do the best throws, all right? Let's really enjoy our fielding. So now we are working on catching. So a few of the simple coaching points to do with catching. First of all, we've got to get into a good balanced position. So that means feet about shoulder width apart, knees bent, and we're going to hinge a little bit at our hips, okay? So we're in a nice balanced position. We need a big catching area. It's no good if I'm standing like this or like this, because how am I going to catch the ball? All right, I want to show the ball my hand, so big catching area here. And from this position, I'm ready to take my catch. One of the big things, mums and dads, if you're helping out with this drill, one of the big things I want to see is boys keeping their feet still. If the ball's coming straight towards you, which it should be doing, you don't need to be moving your feet. A common mistake is when boys catch, they step back like this. So let's try and keep the weight a little bit on the balls of our feet and taking the catch without moving our feet, okay? Watching the ball closely into our hands. Have a go at that. Mums and dads feed some catches. If you've got a wall and a tennis ball that you can bounce the ball off to give yourselves catches, brilliant. Make sure we're watching the ball, getting those hands nice and wide, getting into a nice balanced position and keeping those feet still. If you need to make it a little bit harder for yourselves, you can go one-handed catching, okay? So you can practice 5 catches with your right hand, again, nice big catching area, 5 catches with your left hand. Okay, over to you guys, enjoy the practice. Well done, so we've looked at flat catches, we are now going to look at high catches. So high catches are when the ball's gone up high in the sky, we're underneath and we're looking to catch the ball. Alright, so similar to flat catches, we need a good balanced base position, okay? The more balanced we are, the easier the catch is going to be, okay? So that's the first thing, we've got to get ourselves into a nice position. Now I like to get a little bit side on when I'm taking these catches. So if I imagine the ball's coming from the camera, I'm going to get a little bit side on. I find that makes it a little bit easier for me, okay? Nice, solid base position, knees a little bit bent. And again, the most important thing here is big catching area, okay? So here, ideally we want to get our fingers now pointing up. So I'm again making a big catching surface, so our fingers are going to point up. We're going to watch the ball, and I want you guys to get used to catching the ball in front of your chin, okay? So I don't want people trying to catch the ball like this in front of their face, because if we miss it, we're going to be in trouble. We want to watch the ball into our hands in front of our chin. That's a nice, safe way of catching the ball, especially those of you who are now playing with a hard ball. Okay, for the beginners, just nice, gentle, loopy balls. They can just stand still and just work on this technique, catching in front of your eyes. If you are more advanced, you can maybe practice throwing the ball a little bit away from them, so they have to run, get into a good position and then catch. Okay, it's over to you guys, and boys, you need to communicate with your parents and let them know how challenging you're finding this. There's always ways of making things more tricky or simpler if you need to. Okay, right, away you go, enjoy the practice, take some good catches. See you in a sec. Another thing that's really important is knowing our fielding positions. Each fielding position has a name, okay? And it's very important for you boys as young cricketers to learn the names of the positions and know where you need to be standing if your captain or your coach tells you to field in a certain position. So, I've attached a picture on this video. I'm also hoping to email or get the picture for you guys on Edmodo so that you can print out. This is what I'd like you guys to do this week. Spend a bit of time learning the fielding positions. Learn which side of the wicket, or what the sides of the wickets are called. There's an offside, there's a leg side, okay? Learn where mid-off is, learn where mid-wicket is. If you guys can learn all this, it makes your life really easy as you go forward. And also, it makes your captain's job very easy. Having a good field set makes it really hard for a batting team to score runs, okay? If your field is not set very well and everyone's standing in the wrong place, there's going to be lots of gaps for the batting team to hit the ball in and score runs. So that's something you guys can do over the next week or so. Spend a bit of time learning the positions, and then we might come up with some sort of quiz or some sort of test to see how well you guys have done with that. Okay, on to our challenge. So our challenge for this week involves a cricket ball and a football, all right? Now this is a test. You guys can kind of make this as hard or as easy for yourself as possible. So the idea is we're gonna kick the football, step, and then see if we can throw the ball and hit the ball while it's still moving. Okay, so I'm gonna give this a go, see how I get on. Right, so I'm gonna pass. Yes, first time. Okay guys, give it a go. Have a good week.